Broadcast has been stopped.
No, it hasn't. I'm sitting right here with it on.
That's literally what it told me.
Oh my god, really?
Yep. Broadcast has been stopped.
What the fuck? Wait, let me go look at the YouTube page real quick.
But only because you colored on it.
Make everything a dick.
Oh, that's stupid. Click here, let's...
Start of game activation is live and ready. Okay, we are on.
I'm sorry, but these wrong answer of the game sponsors, these can't be real, yes? They're absurd. Look, if the price tag is high enough, I'll say whatever the hell you want, but I mean, come on.
Do you think you can cover just the last half of my shift for me?
Yeah, like, you mean, like, 4 hours?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson, and I hate to toot my own horn, but... Oops, sorry, that wasn't mine. There we go, that one's mine. Just you and me, that's how I like it. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by...
Kale Mart! If you find a single thing in our store that is not associated with kale, it's free! Kale Mart! We don't even know what kale is, and we don't care!
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. Okay, what are we waiting for?
Get ready, time for passion.
Right off the top, mail enhancement. Just taking a moment to open my mail. Something I like to do every couple of years. Probably should have paid that. An old Christmas card. Now, let's see what it says inside. Well, it's been a big year for the whole family. Junior learned to drive, Mom changed jobs, and Dad started a drug empire cooking and selling high-quality methamphetamine. What TV family is this Christmas card from? The Greens, the Browns, the Blacks, or the Whites? Want to see the right answer? Why, yes, this card is from Walter and Skylar White and their son Walt Jr. from the show Breaking Bad.
Oh.
And I'd read you the rest of the letter, but it's full of spoilers. Well, looks like you're not getting the green this time. But you'll have plenty of green soon with this brand new kale coffee maker from Kale Mart. Enjoy a piping hot cup of kale in the morning, because apparently now kale is the thing that everybody's talking about and eating, and you can't escape it, so you might as well just put it in your f***ing coffee. Today's wrong answer of the game is worth a tidy $4,000. There you go.
Hey.
Oh, mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Say hello to positive feedback.
So we're gonna put Jackbox?
What might you hear from a kingfisher that...
Hold up. X.
We're set.
Okay. So what you need to do is go to jackbox.tv. Well, first
Instantly an invite? No, I'm talking about...
Okay, I mean, just 1 second. I'm working on that right now. Are you on my stream, Mickey? Okay. I have sent you an invite.
Cookie, no, we didn't install a urinal in the studio, so we're gonna send someone in to clean that up.
And not my problem. Intern, I need some help with my zipper.
Piddle paddle.
That's right. Hey guys, what you playing?
Piddle paddle.
Piddle
what's-
paddle? Can I
what's my
play?
name?
Sure, just roll the dice.
Whatever name you want. I put Stein.
And?
Mickey put Mickey.
Piddle paddle?
That's right. Piddle
But
paddle.
if it's a
just
fucking,
roll the
I
dice
think it's
again.
if it's a
and
fucked up name, they change
Piddle
it.
paddle?
That's right.
So I just move my piece around the board after I roll the dice and
Hitler.
piddle paddle.
wow, you landed in the.
This is You Don't Know
No,
Jack
it
2015.
can't-
I'm your host,
keep
Cookie
mine.
Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay,
it's
just
such a
kidding. There will
delay.
be parts and stuff.
I know.
Why do we have to
Well,
stream
look
it?
at this triumvirate of
guys can see what's going
brainiosity-ism-ness. Everybody's got their screws. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by...
Everything's
The San
delayed.
Francisco Otter Choir. Free
But
concerts
you can
every
hear it,
Wednesday, except for mating season.
Sniff
Yeah.
out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. All right, here we
The
go.
fact that I'm able to play on my phone makes it so much better than my ass in that chair hurts.
Kicking things off, Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 3, the clock's running. Interesting choice. Player 2, what are you implying exactly?
Damn it.
Oh, honestly. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you so.
Up next, his acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle Age? Time's running out. Player 3. Players 1 and 2. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures
I'm out of the
also need to
red.
put on a damn shirt.
Dance with
Still in
me,
the red.
Disco 3.
Take a stab at. Brought to you by the letter U.
I'm not even
Nibrow.
red. Oh, yeah, I am.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Time's almost up. Player 1. Player 2. Ernie has no eyebrows at all. Bert has one long single eyebrow. And the Count
it's
has
all letting me
two.
guess.
2 eyebrows.
Yeah.
That earned you an extra $1,000. And yet, none of them have ever blinked.
Odd.
And on its way, Duck Duck Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 3, not much time left. Player 3, oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Player 2, cue the swan song. Player 1, Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
I completely guess.
5 fingers! Take a good look at the man in the backwards yellow hat. And it's a dis or dat. Player 3, I want you to play this dis or dat since you're behind at the moment. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. Now the rest of you should listen carefully. Lock in your answers before Player 3. If Player 3 gets it wrong, I'll split up that cash to everyone who got it right. Ready? Let's go. Peed in a mop bucket. Arrested. Got hot. Got abused. Went to a Brazilian brothel.
Dude, take a break.
Forget George. I'm curious how someone could do this badly.
Hey, you're out in the red.
I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. Round 1 is in the books, and Player 2 is out in front. Think that might change soon? Keep in mind, in Round 2, everything is worth
This
twice
lag
as
is
much.
literally making it unplayable.
And keep in mind, our wrong answer to the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Let's see what's
There's
in
nothing
store.
you can do about it. It's just the delay.
That's it also
This one's
blows.
called Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Hello?
I think it's square.
Where's that confounded right answer? Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Players 1, 2, and 3? No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won
This game is boring.
the greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the
would you
world,
guys
the
like to
San
go-
Francisco
Damn.
Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
My ass would like to go
This
fuck
wrong
sleep.
answer of the game is worth
can go to
$8,000 for you. Nice job.
Question 7.
Stop.